Hey friends, thank you so much for joining me on my channel. I know it's been a little while. I'm just happy to be up and scrapbooking again. I actually have not scrapbooked since April. Yeah, April. It, just lost my mojo, and actually we went on vacation, came back, had no desire. Then summer started and my kids were home and definitely could not get anything done. And now that it's almost September and the kids go back, and guess who's got some mojo? So today I am sharing a layout for Scrapbook Your Joy, and I am using the Vicky Booten Wildflower and Honey collection. So this one is the brand new one from Vicky, and I decided on using that black honeycomb. It's black and like a kind of like a goldish yellow. Um, let's start over. It's a black background piece of cardstock, but it's got like a goldish honeycomb overlay over it, and it's just beautiful. So I just took some white gesso and created a bit of a canvas for myself, not because I'm going to do some mixed media or anything, but because the color is so dark that I really wanted a bit of grounding. I wanted to look like I'm doing some um, mixed media, but I don't really add any other color, and you'll see. So I got the 12 by 12 paper pad as well as the 6 by 8 paper pad, and so I'm going through the paper pad here, you'll see, and just choosing some pieces to mat my photograph with. And the picture here is of my littlest little meatball, and we had gone fishing here. We were sitting by the lake, actually on the lake. There was a little step to the lake, and she's just sitting there, and I said, "Hey babe, look over," and she did, and I got this cute little pose. And I did make the photo black and white though, because there was a lot going on in this photo with, the color of the water. There's also a bit of grass in the background. She was wearing this like fluorescent coral shirt, and she had the same like color in her pants. It was a lot of color. So I decided and I opted to make the photo black and white, and so the paper can do the talking and the photo will do the photoing. Does that make sense? So I absolutely love this honeycomb paper right here. It's very abstract and colorful, and it's got a white honeycomb overlay. And I just realized now I didn't do it on purpose, that the background and that focal paper both have honeycomb print on it. So I'm taking I have the embellishments, which is like the frame and the tags. That's what I'm using there, and I'm just finding some pieces that I really like. They have like some journaling spots in this set, and I don't journal on my layouts. I just let the photos do the talking. It's something that I've always done, but I do like to use the journaling spots as layering pieces. Yeah. And so I'm also going through the ephemera, and I just absolutely love the ephemera pack and all the flowers. The flowers in this pack, guys, they're gigantic. I love them. These would be great on a card as well. And inside the ephemera pack, there was also you can see it there on my right. It's a little jar, this mint colored jar, and it's just precious. I love it. I didn't use it on this layout, and I kind of am glad that I didn't use it on this layout, because I kind of want to hoard it. That sounds terrible, but you guys know exactly what I mean. So these flowers definitely spoke to me on this layout. I just loved, loved, love how large they are. They really make an impact. They really like say something, right? So, and because another reason why I wanted to use the florals is because the pattern paper and the kind of vibe that I was going with is all really hard. You know what I mean? Like the mixed media look, it's a very hard look, and I thought that the use of some soft and delicate flowers would work really, really well. Look at the size of those leaves. Aren't they amazing? I just love them. I love them, love them, love them. I'm not like a dainty person at all. So when I opened this ephemera pack and saw how large these pieces were, I was excited because boy, do they make a statement. And I'm so glad. Is anybody else using their glue gun to adhere things down? Ever since I discovered using my glue gun on layouts, that's all I do now. I barely whip out the ATG gun for, yes, like my photo and my matting and that, but to glue down embellishments, oh, everything goes down with hot glue now. I know that it's not acid and lignin free, but seriously, I don't care as long as my layouts last until, knock on wood, like 100 years when I die. I'm okay. They don't need to last, 1,000 years. I'm okay with them not lasting that long. As long as my children and possibly grandchildren get to enjoy them, I will be okay. This large paper clip too, oh, I love that too. Like, Vicky really thought this through. I really like the large pieces. See, here I'm fiddling. I don't know where to put this. I ended up putting it here in the top right hand corner of that matting. And I love that little banner frame as well. It's not a frame, banner piece as well. I guess it's a tag. Now I'm going through the ephemera pieces again. I want to make sure that I haven't lost anything in the shuffle of, trying to, go through the pack. I really enjoy this collection. Vicky always outdoes herself with the color. I just love, love, love the colors. Like her sense of style is all her own. Like I'm so proud she's Canadian. That sounds, like I would love her, I think, regardless, because I love her style, but I'm so proud that she's Canadian and she's representing. And there are a lot of Canadian crafters, and a lot of them we haven't even heard anything, about, or we don't know who they are. And, I think it's more of an American, mainstream kind of, hobby. But we're out here and she's representing, and I'm extremely proud of her. Okay, now I'm taking some gold thread and I'm just going to create somewhat of a nest to go behind that ephemera piece of the, it's a little like jar full of paintbrushes, and I thought it was just perfect because of that gesso that I have in the background. It just works. It just worked. So I popped it up on one side because my photo was elevated and I wanted it all to be even. And that title there that says "Be Awesome" is from the ephemera pack as well. And how awesome is it? No, I didn't mean to do that, but I love it. Just be awesome. Just be awesome. So there you saw me. I'm using my hot glue gun. I also put a bit of foam dimension behind it on one side because part of where it was sitting was elevated. And so I wanted it all to be even again. Now I'm taking more gold. It's like metallic gold thread, and I'm just going to create a, oh, it's stuck on my finger there, little nest for the bumblebees to sit on. I think originally I wanted the bumblebees to sit on the thread, but that doesn't work. I tuck it in behind. I'm going to pop up this larger bee. He's cute. Now I think I use, three three bees in total here for my layout. But I love the addition of them. It's so different. When have you ever seen a bumblebee in a collection? Just love it. Now this little, I thought like the top of the matting there, it needed something else. And in the collection, there's also some scalloped, edging, a few different types. And so this one worked perfectly. I love the red pulled from the matting again. I think here I'm going to pull some more little bumblebees. Yep. Again, there I go with the glue gun. So I really love the way this layout turned out. You know, I don't use dark cardstock too often. You know, mainly it's, you know, lighter patterns or even white. But I really love the way this turned out. Like, I know I've said this already, but, you know, Vicky's collections just, their color, their life. I love them. And so I don't mind the heaviness of a black background when there's just so much amazing color. To me, I'm okay with it. So these are the thickers, and these are called Wildflower. And I'm just picking some tags. There's this little rainbow heart. It's very, very cute. I think I'm also going to pick up my Heidi Swapp Color Shine, and I'm going to add some splatters. Yep, there I am. And that's pretty much it for my layout. I call it done here. I just put a lot of splatters in varying sizes, some bigger, some smaller. I want it to be random, which it is, but also very precisely placed, if that makes sense. And that's my layout, guys. I hope you enjoyed my video. I hope you guys will check out Scrapbook Your Joy. I'll leave her links to the shop and to the Facebook group and all that in the description box below. Head on over. She always, Sandra, the owner, always has some great stuff. Thank you guys so much for watching. I always appreciate all the kind comments and all the kind words. Yeah, so thank you. And if you haven't liked my video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't. Thanks so much for sticking around. We'll see you next time. Take care. Bye-bye.